This is gonna be a drillin' good time.
Yo, what's up, everybody? What is up, Lotness, Char, Office Pickles, Justin? I'm thinking we need Salt Pits 5 threat level 20 plus for the objective. Is that an objective? What's that objective under?
Time for some
Is that here? Salt Pits. No, not this one. Is that a escort mission? I haven't even unlocked that far into the escort missions. I'm only at gate 3. This is where I'm faltering in my missions, where I kind of grinded them out. You know, I did all of these. This one I feel like is glitched because I am positive that I completed a stage without Bob mining any oil. I know it didn't mine any oil, but I fail it every time. I'm not sure what I'm missing there, but for whatever reason, I can't complete that one. We're not doing escorts tonight. No escort missions. These are going to be done on my own time when I am super bored and just grinding. I do not want to do. Bob can mine. Well, sort of. I mean, if he runs in, you know, if he runs into the oil. Bob definitely didn't mine any oil. I did it like 3 times.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
I did it 3 times and never completed it. That mission is for sure glitched. I had the same issue. Yeah, I was so annoyed because I'm already annoyed having to do all these missions to try to get higher level gear. And then I've been trying to do this one. And it's just like, come on. Like, that's costing me a point. It's costing me a point. And for whatever reason, I can't do it. And then here we are at gate 3. And I don't want to do these. Enemy speed 20%. Ugh. We'll do those, like I said, we'll do those on my own time. Okay, right now we have a 2-way tie between driller and engineer. So checking mine, I call shenanigans. No, someone has verified. Pergo has verified. That's confirmed that it is glitched. What up, Shibs? We should write a strongly worded letter. I agree. I'm gonna go in the Discord and just complain. Okay, I need one more. Someone vote between driller or engineer. I need one more vote. Although I think there's 15 people here and 15 votes. So everybody here, every single person here might have actually voted. Imagine everybody voting. Crazy. I guess we'll have to wait for one more person, so we'll just hang out for a second. And then they'll probably vote for gunner or scout and not break. They'll probably vote for scout and not break the tie. They'll just re-tie it back up. I guess if I hit, I do think if I hit in though, it will do a tiebreaker. Just playing Hearthstone, man. I didn't even realize. Char, thank you so much. Super chat wins engineer. Deal. Engineer just happened to win too. I like the tiebreaker, Char. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so we're gonna do one more then. Main missions. Nope, not main missions. Masteries. Biome. Well, we'll determine what map we're gonna do first based on what let's see. Yeah, let's do the class first. We'll do the subclass first, and then I'll decide what map we do, which subclass, because you guys are gonna pick my artifacts to this run. I know those take a little bit longer, so honestly we might only do one run tonight. Whoops, why did I'm typing in LMG. Okay, maintenance, tinker, or demo. So you guys are gonna vote on the classes, you'll vote on the artifacts, and then I'll pick all the level ups and things like that. You saw that? You saw what? You saw me typing in the LMG? You can't see that. Can you see that? Tink for sure. This is one of the few classes where I actually like all three of them, especially now that Demolitionist is cool, now that Deep Core got buffed, now that the high explosive grenade got buffed. I really like that class. The Tinker I really like because of all the XP gain, and I like the Warthog, but I am a little bit bummed at the plasma nerf, but still a pretty cool weapon. And then maintenance, I mean, the turrets are cool weapons. No, I saw when engineer won. Gotcha. I was like, you didn't see me typing it in. Okay, we'll give this like a minute more. So far demo's winning. It's pretty close though. There's really only like 1 or 2 votes separating everything, so we'll give that a minute. But I like all three of these classes. You can't go wrong with any one of these ones. Demolitionist fun for explosive builds. I like the turrets. Tinker, you can get really high levels, and the Warthog's a good level. Plasma nerf. It's still OP as hell. It's still pretty strong. I love the Warthog though. Such a good weapon. All right, we'll give it 30 more seconds. It's still really close though. Like I said, 1 vote deciding between these. Oh, and again, I know everybody knows, but since Char just donated, once again, once we reach that goal, we'll do, I'll buy some Pokemon cards. I think I might already have Pokemon cards. And then we'll do a drinking stream on a Saturday night sometime. Maybe a Friday night. It might be a Friday night, because I know this Saturday I for sure can't do. And then next Saturday I for sure can't do because it's my daughter's birthday and she's having like a sleepover party. So I don't think I can have a drunken stream that day. But I might be able to do it I could probably do it Friday night. if we reach the goal by then, you know, which we probably would. Okay, let's close the poll. And demo one. Okay, so since we got, oh wait, since we got demo, we're gonna do salt pits. But again, you guys might not get me oh man, this might be hard. It depends how nice you guys are. You guys might not get me good weapons, and you might also not get me good artifacts. What we should do is, I was thinking of one time doing this, not tonight, because I'll probably have to try to set something up for it, but to make these, like, chat picks my stuff a little bit more, I don't know, dangerous. You know, there should be like a penalty for me if I lose the run, so that way chat has incentive to actually try to get me to lose instead of picking me OP builds all the time, and then I have to try my best to win. So I think we'll try that. Not tonight though, this isn't tonight. However, if you do feel like, hey Duck, I made it to stream, when are we getting drunk? In about $42 more. But I think what I said is, for some miracle, if we do reach the goal tonight, it's not happening this weekend because tomorrow night's UFC and I'm meeting up with my buddies tomorrow night. And then next Saturday is a no-go because, like I just said, it's my daughter's birthday this week and she's having a sleepover on next Saturday. But I think if we reach the goal this week, we could do it Friday night, next Friday. We'll see. Okay, chat picks. Let's see, engage with audience, start a poll. Which, so we have magnet, 3 levels. Hey Char, thank you so much. Closer. We're almost at, yep, we're 84%. Let's add option divers, but thank you so much for the $10, holy cow, $10 donation, Char. Okay, and we will put reroll. So like I said, since this is a picks everything, this literally might be only a 1-run stream. We'll see how long this takes us to get through, but we're gonna put up the magnet. These are all relatively okay. I think Diver's Manual is probably pretty good. I really like the magnet, especially with these sort of, wait, when did we get, hold up. Hold up. Did I pick when did I pick the LMG turret? Wait, what happened, guys? Why do I have an LMG turret? Did I pick the LMG? Did I pick that, or did it happen as I was doing this? But why would I have picked the LMG? Okay, hold up. What happened? Something weird happened there. I'm thinking I got a bunch of level ups because now I'm already level 7 and I was just 5. Okay, we got to restart this. I don't know what happened there. I gotta be honest, I don't know how that happened. Okay, restart.
I am prepared to master this biominer.
I wouldn't even have picked I wouldn't have picked it. Can you repeat a poll if oh wait, hold on, we gotta end this poll. Can you repeat a pull? If you can, do it. You can make it standard left, middle, right, and reroll. Oh, no. Unfortunately, no. I get what you're saying. Like, if you could just rerun it, the same thing, the same pull over and over again. I don't think so. I don't think so. But yes, that would make time a little bit easier. Okay, yeah, I don't know what happened there.
This makes my whole life better.
Let's try to get this thing.
It's for me.
Supplies blocked. Get the landing zone cleared.
Yeah, I think we kind of leveled up like the same time it dropped.
This one suits me best.
That's the only thing I can think of. I'm gonna have to look at the replay. Come on, please, someone destroy that piece over there. Okay. So here we go. Yo, what's up? It's 2:15 here. Hope you're all good. What's up? Okay, start poll. Which? Okay, so now we have LMG, Thunder. We're gonna be quick about these though. Smart, and then reroll. Start poll. Okay, you got like 30 seconds. Yeah, what's up, Thunder? Doing good. We had a smash burger for dinner, and unfortunately, man, I feel so bad. My kid, he likes to, when, like, we do like every Friday night, you know, it's a little tradition, we go get fast food just every Friday. It's like fast food Fridays. But then my kid likes this, the one night where we kind of allow him not to eat at the dinner table. So he likes to take it into his room and, you know, eat his burger and fries and like watch his YouTube videos. But since he's kicked out of his room, he was eating like in our living room, and he walked away for a second and the dog jumped up and took his burger. Man, I felt so bad for him. Luckily, my daughter had leftover chicken strips, so he got to eat those. But man, the dog just totally jacked his burger. Okay, what are we getting? It's a three-way tie. It's a three-way freaking tie. I'm gonna end the poll, and I'm gonna let the poll decide who wins. No, it didn't. Stupid poll. I thought the poll automatically broke the tie. Okay, well, LMG's on top, so I'm just gonna do LMG. We are not off to a good start here. We are not off to a good start. Thunder, thank you so much for the $3. Is that updating? Char, thank you for the 99. I think you guys have broke my stuff. Because now Char's 99 thing isn't popping up either. It's like if it happens too quickly. What is going on? What is with this stream tonight? If it helps, I wanted to change my pick to reroll. Okay, reroll. Okay, let's do start a poll. Okay, we gotta, man, we are janky tonight. All right, let's go shard, and then let's go HE grenade. Okay, start poll. It seems like you guys might have. I don't. It didn't seem like it updated. Here, let me check Streamlabs. While you guys vote, I'll check Streamlabs. I'll do some live troubleshooting. All right. Let's see. Super chat goal. Oh yeah, it's down. If I go to Streamlabs, it's not showing. Here, let's try something real quick. So we go to super chat goal. Yeah, I don't know why that's not loading properly. Yeah, there's something wrong with Streamlabs right now. I don't know if it must have like literally just happened. No. Okay, on Streamlabs, okay, it's working now, but it still says 168.65 on there. So I don't know. Okay, let's do this. I'll worry about that later. Okay, high explosive grenade one, which, you know, that should be the pick here. I feel like that's the obvious pick if you guys want me to do explosive.
I'm having epic vision.
And on this map.
Hell yeah.
Bathroom, big swoop detected. Stock up and get ready.
Okay, now we have, oh man, we're gonna be doing a lot of voting. Once we get all our weapons, this will slow down. Okay, start a poll. Which I'm just gonna do left, mid, so I don't have to keep typing it in. Right, reroll. That'll make things go a little bit quicker. I blame my addiction. I blame you for my addiction to this game. I'm sorry, buddy. I will take all the blame for it. Hey, Rye, have you played on phone tablet yet? I have not. We could have given you the shard diffract. You could have. That would have been. Oh man, that would have been. We would have went straight to like garbage tier run. But no, why do we need these handles? No, I have not played it on phone tablet. To be honest, I have played so much of this game that, you know, like on my free time, I don't want to play this game. This is not the game that I choose to play on my free time. So no, I've not tried it on phone or tablet at all. All right. Let's go with, let's see, it looks like we got mid, right? Mid's the winner. Okay, so coupon, that's a good pick here for right in the beginning. We'll go with reload, XP gain, armor. We'll go XP gain there. What? I didn't. That was a purple piece of gear. Okay, I guess we could grab it. Let's go. We'll get this one, and then we'll get. Let's go explosion radius. We're doing explosive build. Let's go radius. It's pretty damn good. I've heard really good things about it. Oh, it doesn't have the 1.0 update yet, so there's no gear in the game. Oh, that's interesting. But yeah, I've heard good things about it. You know, the people that have mentioned it have said it's good. But yeah, I play this game too much already. I don't want to say it's like a job, but it kind of is. So yeah, when I have downtime, it's definitely not playing this game. Okay, that's the quest complete.
Achieved your objective in a record time.
Just made it to Hazard 5 myself and in the trenches. Sorry, it did have the 1.0 update. I'm so used to watching your vids on 1.5 speed. You sound slow to me.
Gimme.
That's probably a good way to watch videos. I mean, that's how sometimes my my wife will watch shows like that. Like, she kind of watches, you know, like some of those she watches like reality shows sometimes, and she usually watches those on 1.5 speed. But you know, it does get things, you can progress through things a lot quicker that way. Oh, gotcha. It didn't get the most recent balance update. Okay. So yeah, that one's probably all. I bet mobile's always going to be, you know, like a little bit behind. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. These are tough. Okay. Start a poll. Which one? We got left, mid, right, and then reroll. For explosive builds, probably the grenade is the best. Impact axe is technically explosive, but the axe is not a good weapon. Shock fence, if you want me to lose, then you pick the shock fence. I've really tried liking to play this game, but it just doesn't hold my attention long enough. I prefer to watch it being played. There's quite a few games that are like that for me, Char. There's some games I love to watch, especially not survivor games, but kind of like city simulator games. I would watch kind of a lot of people play those. You know, like there was the beaver game. Man, I forget what that one was called though, but I watched a lot of people play that one. And then Satisfactory, I watched people play that one, but I would never play them. those games, like when I try to play those games, I'm just, no, this does not do it for me. But watching them, I was really good watching them. Have I ever played Soulstone Survivors? I have played Soulstone Survivors. Not a ton, but you know, I did when it came out to 1.0. Yes, Timberborn. That's the game. I would watch, like, I like watching those type of games. And I think that's exactly a hamster pudding. They're chill, you know. If I'm just, sometimes, you know, I'd have Twitch on at work, like during COVID when we're all teleworking. I'd put it on, and those games are perfect because you don't really need to pay super attention to it, and yeah, they're pretty chill and easy to watch. Okay, so this is a pretty clear winner. We're gonna go with our grenade here, our fire grenade, which again, that's a solid pick. Why don't you start playing Tycoon? Because I hate those games. Oh, welcome T? Is that T? Literally just T? T just subscribed. Thank you for the subscription, T. Honestly, I hate those types of games. I hate playing them.
Alert, threat level increasing.
They bore me beyond belief. But like everybody said, you know, they're damn. They're easy to watch. They're easy to put on as background noise and just like sit there and do something. Go damage. Luck.
Yeah, now we're talking.
They're getting worse, Miner. You need to move.
I'm gonna kill you all.
Go crit damage.
Epic vision.
Okay, hold on. Something, oh my gosh, something's happening. I lost my chat window. What is happening here? Okay, chat. There we go. Okay, we got chat back. This is, I don't know if there's like something wrong with OBS, Streamlabs or something, but I literally lost my chat window just like went off sync. But we're back with that now. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then we have like me trying to play EU5. What is that? Is that like Europia or whatever that game's called? What's that game called? I think I know what you're talking about, sort of, maybe, kinda, probably not. Okay, let's start a poll. Engage with audience. Start a poll. Which one? Okay, so we have left, mid, right, and this will be our last weapon, or cryo. Definitely some pretty good options here. LMG is just a really good weapon. Not an explosive weapon, but a really good weapon. Shredder is a pretty good weapon too, but again, not explosive, but it would be throwable, so it would fit in with these, like, for all those. And then if you want the best pick, you've done the poll wrong. Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh my gosh. Oh man, we are something else today. Okay, left, mid, right, re-roll. Today wasn't even a long day. Today was an easy day. Work wasn't too challenging. I don't know what's up today. So there we go. Correct poll now. Right, mid, left, reroll. First stream, kinda. It's probably because I wasn't, like, I literally planned, you know, again, it's, the kids aren't doing anything tonight. The wife was just watching her show. And then around like 5:45, I was just like, I'm just gonna go stream. So, you know, there was no mental preparation for it. What do you do for work? I'm a supervisor for the government. I am a government worker and a supervisor. Night Swarm had a big update. I saw. I'm really trying to, it's so hard to fit all these games in. I really wanted to jump back in and check it out. Most of the updates are kind of for in-game, but they did upgrade they did update the talent tree and all that. Though the talent tree update wasn't really that big of a deal, but I did see that. But man, it's so hard to fit so many games in. Because right now I obviously have Deep Rock Galactic, and then I've been playing How Many Dudes a lot, and then Tower of Babel got that big update, and that's been doing pretty well. So I've been kind of sticking with those. OHRye's big brother, kind of. I'm stealing all your information right now as you watch. Okay, right. So that would be cryo.
These cryo grenades feel cold in my pocket.
Howdy, friends. What's up, Balin? Let's go reload.
The threat level just went up.
Do your work homies know you stream? Some of them do.
Well done. Objective
Some of them do.
drop pod has arrived. Get there now. It will leave without you.
A lot of XP over here. Let's get some of this before. Let's go damage.
That legendary.
Hey, $1 for the Pokefun. Hey, now we're at 169. Thank you so much for the donation. 169, a good number. One of my coworkers she was a mod when I did Twitch.
Well done. Taking you to stage 2.
She comes into the YouTube ones every once in a while. Okay, let's do reload. We'll do the 3 weaker grenades. Status effect.
I rarely go for this one.
No, we won't buy that HP. That was only floor 1? Wait, no way. Jesus, this is why this has been 43 minutes into the stream and we only complete up floor 1.
It's a rare treat.
Let's do the 3 weaker grenades.
11.
Let's go damage.
Feels like a brand new gun.
Oh, okay, we're gonna go 3 weaker grenades. We didn't get TNT on that one.
Surely next time will be better.
Do the reload,
What else?
move speed, crit,
Vision.
and then that's it. I tried doing weapon mastery on the cryo cannon earlier. Couldn't seem to get enough damage output to finish it.
Up and get going, miner. We have
I don't know how hard they are now, but it's probably one of those things where with those weaker weapons, you probably need to get, ooh, char. I'll make it closer. Wow, that's really close now. Thank you so much. Another $20 donation. So yeah, that's about $11 away now. Thank you so much. You guys are nuts tonight. For our super scuff stream. Maybe we should have scuff streams every night. I think it was coupon. Yeah, we did get coupon floor 1. This high-powered grenade is freaking insane right now.
It's calling to me.
Or high explosive grenade. I can't believe how good this is. Friday is payday? I guess so. Okay, we're gonna do the drop, but I'm not gonna pick this up yet. I want to get a little bit more nitro and then we'll go hit that back up. But yeah, going back to the cryo cannon. Yeah, you probably need to try to get, you know, like a little bit cheating. Either yeah, the weapon crate or getting what's that? Getting the nitro powder. You know, nitro powder makes everything a little bit easier. For those that are unaware though, I have a video up for every hey, love your content, thank you Valen, thank you so much. That puts us at almost only $5. Thank you so much for the donation. You guys are super generous tonight. Okay, let's go kinetic. Just to finish it off. Shibs, thank you so much. All right, well that's official then. It's official. $200. That's our goal for our drinking stream. Wow. Crazy. Thank you guys. Much super appreciate it. All the donations tonight. Even though, like I said, even though we've been super scuffed. Okay, I'll work on a night to plan that. I kind of want to make sure like all the I want to kind of pick a night that all the regulars can kind of make it. You know, I don't really want to, I want to do like the people who have been like contributing and, you know, show up. I kind of want to make sure. So if next Friday works, you guys let me know. Because like I said, I can't do it tomorrow night and then I can't do it next Saturday. So the options would be like January 30th or February 7th. Those would kind of be the two dates right now. So basically a week from today, January 30th or the 7th. I know it's small, but here's a little extra. Hey, thank you, Thunder. Whatever gets, whatever goes over. So if whatever we go over for 200, I'll add to our next goal. So whenever I update Streamlabs, I'll carry over. January 30th sounds good. Next Friday. Good for me. Okay. Yeah, because I don't want to push it back too far. So we'll shoot for like January 30th. I'll clear it with the wife, and then I'll. Jeez. Buy the kid a new smash burger. Dude, what are you guys doing tonight? Char, thank you so much. I will. I'll like tomorrow I'll take him out to lunch on you. Thank you so much. Man, I don't do anything Fridays. Let's go. All right. Well, like I said, I'll put a post on the YouTube channel. That's so awesome, Char. Thank you. But yeah, I mean, I felt so bad for him because that's like his thing too, you know, like every Friday night he's all, can I go in my room and eat? And then he does, and then the stupid dog just jacked it. Oh, I feel so bad for him. Okay, so I'll tentatively plan for the 30th then, January 30th. I'll clear it with the wife and make sure that that works. Cause she's gonna have to be, she's obviously, oh no, I didn't realize we were so close to the bosses. Uh-oh, this is gonna be dangerous. This might have been, this was probably a bad hoolie. I think we're gonna have a hard time killing these guys with this current build right now. Dude, Justin. Let's go for a double drinking stream. Jesus. Thank you again for the donation. Holy shit. We're gonna have a really great start to our second one. We're gonna have a phenomenal start. I mean, I could totally do back-to-back weekends. We could do January 30th and then the next weekend. That's definitely not, that's not out of play. Oh my gosh, you guys are crazy. Okay, I'm gonna take, you guys don't get to pick this one. I'm just gonna pick that just to get that out of the pool. Ooh, I'm gonna hyperventilate. I'm gonna have to go buy some Pokemon this week too. I'm gonna have to go find something for us to open up. Geez, now I'm off my game. Where did the Hulu go? All right, let's do kinetic damage. Wish I had some Paxoribs with you, but it's too expensive for me right now, trying to be responsible. I know, that's why I do these donations. Pokemon's so much money. Well, shit, let's get it done. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Duck. New set releasing soon? Yeah, Ascendant Heroes comes out. Ascendant Heroes, the new set is coming out soon. I do have stuff pre-ordered for that, but I don't think, I'm pretty sure that doesn't, the ones I have pre-ordered, I'm pretty sure don't come out until February. But I can save whatever that is probably until till you know the next drinking stream, whenever that is for those ones. Okay, let's go with reload for throwables. Let's go damage. I mean, yeah, you guys are already 25% there to the next one. You guys are nuts. Thank you so much. Like, super appreciative. Nothing that gets donated goes to granite. Goes for granted.
I'm raring to try this out.
The bugs aren't appreciating your presence, miner. Get the lead out.
But yeah, I'll have to find something. I'll have to buy, like, I'm gonna buy like a... Char, thank you so much. Get the hoolies, man. I can't, Duck. I'm too distracted. You got to make a video showing off your collection if it's worth showing off. Yeah, I mean, the problem with my collection is it's mostly like, it's a lot of newer stuff, because I used to collect when I was younger. Not so much Pokemon as much, but I don't have any more Pokemon cards from when I was younger. Unfortunately, I don't know where they all went. But I was big into Magic the Gathering. But when 151 came out, that's when I really got back into it. So for those that don't know, 151, the Pokemon set, is it's like the original 151. So obviously, me being a mid 40-year-old, when they released the 151 set, I bought as much as I could. And of course, I opened it. If you were to sit on sealed 151 right now, it would be worth like 3 or 4 times the amount, whatever you paid for it, which is crazy. But that's why it's so hard to get Pokemon now, because like within the last like year or so, it started getting scalped really heavily, and it was really hard to get. And now even places like GameStop are selling it at scalper prices. So that was it. Like, Justin, when 151 came out, I wanted to get all the full art cards for that, and I did. Like, it's a lot of money worth of cards, but that was like my goal. I wanted to get the whole 151 set. So I didn't like master set it, but I got all the full arts. So like all the full art Charizard, Charmander, Blastoise, Venusaur, like I got all of those. Is this a full mining build? Let's go. It sort of kind of is. We've been doing chat picks. So chat has been picking my weapons. So chat did pick me an explosive build, but we don't actually have any scanners yet. Okay, we'll buy that. We'll buy this. Let's do the potency. Buy the reload. We'll buy that. I find modern more interesting myself. I'm younger, so I wasn't around with the OG. I like modern a lot better too, though. Once Pokemon started adding the full arts, that's when, like, because I don't play the game. I play the video games. And you know, I have a lot of Pokemon stuff around my room. Like, I have a bunch of posters, I have a bunch of plushies. If you saw my last Pokemon stream, we have a ton of Pokemon plushies. But yeah, I like the new stuff because I love the artwork. And plus, I've always, my entire life, I've been a card collector. Even if it wasn't Pokemon, I was collecting sports cards, wrestling cards, Star Wars cards.
Let's shake it up.
Like, I have a lot of Star Wars. I have a lot of wrestling. I have a lot of wrestling cards. I have a lot of UFC cards. Did you miss the artifact on floor 2? Did I?
We have quotas to fulfill.
No, oh wait, I cheated.
When this is done,
You guys are supposed to pick. I cheated. My bad.
damn sure. Show them how it's done.
I didn't miss the artifact, but I did cheat. I forgot we were doing chat picks everything, and I picked the hoolie. I picked the bait without letting you guys vote. All right, let's do explosion radius.
Perfect dwarf.
This is why we're also only doing one run tonight. It's floor 3. Baseball cards and Hot Wheels. I've seen a lot of people collecting Hot Wheels. Not necessarily, I never got into Hot Wheels. I was never into cars, but I was always really big into sports cards. And then I got off like the traditional sports, like baseball, basketball, football, and I kind of moved on to like wrestling cards. I started buying a lot of wrestling cards, you know, WWE cards. And then I like to buy Star Wars. Star Wars cards are always pretty fun. But then, yeah, maybe about, when did 151 for Pokemon come out? Like maybe like 2-ish years ago. So that maybe came out about like almost 2 years ago. And then I got really heavily into Pokemon again.
You achieved your objective. The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Man, we need to, oh wait, we need, again, I'm super distracted. Okay, let's get this supply drop. This is why it's hard to play this game and stream at the same time. Okay. So we have, this chemist kit wouldn't be too bad for this. All right, engage with your audience, start a poll. Which one? I misspelled that, but I don't care. Left, mid, right, reroll. Let's see. Who's my favorite superstar of all time? I was a really big, if we're going old school, Bret Hart was my favorite. Bret Hart, surprisingly, I was a really big fan of Tatanka. I liked Tatanka, I liked British Bulldog. If we're going more modern, probably Seth Rollins. You know, if we're talking like active superstars right now, I really like Seth Rollins. He's probably my favorite right now. But yeah, I was a big Bret Hart fan. I have a Bret Hart autograph card too, which is pretty sick. But yeah, and then like sort of low-key wrestler, I was a really big Tatanka fan when I was younger. Undertaker, I mean, Undertaker's like one of the GOATs. No Attitude Era? Surprisingly, no. I mean, don't get me wrong, like I like The Rock, I like Stone Cold, I like DX. I guess like New Age Outlaws. I was a really big fan of New Age Outlaws. They're probably one of my favorite tag teams of all time. But yeah, it was, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say they're like my all-time favorites though. I mean, everybody of course loved like The Rock and Stone Cold at the time, but I was never a huge Stone Cold fan. I mean, I more or less like The Rock. Okay, hold on, we have a reroll, so let's do the reroll. Okay, I'm just gonna ask guys, is this a reroll here? Are you guys gonna vote reroll here, or or should I put it up to a poll? These two aren't good. The weapon box could be fun. I don't know. You guys might want to pick the weapon box, but if we have a consensus reroll, then I'll just reroll without doing a Junkyard Dog. Jeez, Sir Biscuit, thank you so much. We're already at $77 into our next one. $1 Million Man's kid in trouble for fraud. That's funny. Rowdy Piper, Macho Man, rest in peace to both of them. I was never really a Roddy Piper fan. I liked Macho Man, obviously. I think everybody watched Macho Man. Okay, I think we just have a consensus. Most people are saying reroll, so let's just reroll. Oh gosh, we're not getting any scanners. I know you guys are trying to get me scanners, but okay, hold on. Okay, I gotta close this poll. Okay, I'm just gonna ask, is this another reroll? The luck item's not bad. Who are the tag teams? The Bushwhackers. Is that who you're talking about? The 2x4s? Was that the Bushwhackers? Okay, I'm gonna put this one up to a poll. This one seems a little bit more close. This one I'm just gonna put 2 options though. We'll put luck, reroll. But yeah, it was the Bushwhackers. I think they both passed away too. I can't think. Luck and save the rerolls. Yeah, the 2x4 was Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I think the Bushwhackers were. I think they did come out to them though every once in a while. But yes, we're definitely old. That's. No, the guys in red. Okay, looks like luck is gonna win. We'll go with luck.
Swarm detected. Get ready. We'll be with you shortly.
49. I just turned 43, I think. 43. Turned 43 almost exactly a month ago. Let's go with kinetic. Hawk and Animal, yeah, the Legion of Doom. They were great. One of my when I was on back in my Twitch days and I used to hang out on Twitch all the time, one of my Twitch streamer friends ran a and he still does, he runs like a weekly wrestling, you know, like WWE 2K. So he runs like his own wrestling league with custom wrestlers, and you know, if you followed him and like you were one of the regular viewers, you could get a wrestler. And so my wrestler was based on the Legion of Doom. I came out with like the shoulder pads and the spikes. That was really fun. Let's go reload. Let's see. Yeah, Legion of Doom. We didn't have WWE on TV in Mexico when I was a kid. Only, I don't know what that stands for, the AAA, but I know that's like the Luchador League. Now all Mexican kids are fans of WWE. I mean, WWE has like a decent amount of luchador wrestlers now too, which is kind of cool.
Satisfied. The drop pod is arriving. Get moving. It won't hang around.
Let's go explosion radius. I used to do pro wrestling in a community center. Shut up. That's sick. So you were like an actual wrestler? Did you have a gimmick and all that?
Cowabunga! I'm gonna do something epic with next.
All right, let's go. I'm gonna buy the XP gain, but no, let's just mark the explosion radius. Dude, that's pretty cool, Thunder.
Drill miner, fulfill your objectives. Let's get out of here.
This rock is gonna be the
I've seen like quite a few, you know, like, whoa. I've seen like a few of those, like, you know, like those indie community center wrestling events. They're entertaining. They can definitely be like super fun to watch. I haven't watched any sort of, well, I guess I shouldn't say like, I guess we went to a Monday Night Raw taping probably about like 2 years ago. That was the last time I went to a wrestling event.
Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
But it's been a while. We used to go all the time. I was actually at, I don't know if anybody remembers this one, but it was the WrestleMania that they had in Santa Clara, like in the 49ers new stadium. And they had, for those that watch a lot of wrestling, or at least somewhat recently, in the one where it was Sting versus Triple H, and then like DX came out, and then NWO came out. God, that was so sick. I was there live for that. That was so good. It was probably one of the greatest WrestleManias ever in such a long time, and I was there live for it. I was so stoked. It was such a good event. And then that was the, oh shit. And then that was the main event where Seth Rollins came out and cashed in the Money in the Bank. Oh my God. That was the greatest sporting event I've ever been to in my life. Which one? Okay. Then we have try. Oh, I started typing in the actual names. Left, mid, right. Reroll. I was at SummerSlam when Owen Hart broke Stone Cold's neck. Oh, geez. Me and my buddy went to WWE Monday Night Raw about 2 years ago to Charlotte. I want to go to another one, but I don't know. My kids really aren't into it. Too early for pickled. It definitely is. I mean, God, we're only on 4. This is why we're doing one run tonight, guys. Hold on, let's see. I gotta catch up here. Some of them are okay. I'm reading your comments, Thunder. Some of them are all okay. We used to do good ones in all fairness. It wasn't like stupid gimmicks and stuff. Our trainer was really traditional. Okay. I gotta want to watch a New Japan. Me and my buddy went to Raw. Mark Andrews made it to WWE. Sick. I was at SummerSlam with Owen Hart. Pickle Nitra. Yep. I remember that. Tripod. Too early for pickled. Nope. Sorry. Didn't mean to go on. You're good, Thunder. At this donation rate, you're going to Royal Rumble in Saudi. That's pretty funny. That's a good one. I'm definitely gonna watch Royal Rumble. I don't watch as much wrestling as I used to. I don't watch as much wrestling as I used to. I still like follow it. You know, I'm still like on all the WWE Reddits, so I read all the recaps. I don't watch as much because it's too much now. It's too hard to watch 3 hours of Raw and a couple hours of SmackDown and AEW. Like, I can't keep up with all of it. But I am going to watch Royal Rumble is next weekend. So I'm definitely going to watch that. And yes, it is in Saudi Arabia. Okay, what one? What's the winner? Mid? Okay, so Diver's Manual. I see what you mean about starting with DJS. Yeah. I mean, if we want to be like super efficient with pulling people in, it's like it's always got to be this game. This is the game that attracts more people to the channel. So yeah, so starting off with this game, like if I wanted to like trick people, just be like, haha, suckers, now we're gonna play Lort. Got you. I'm gonna take the luck. I was gonna play Lort tonight, but I think I need to plan a little bit more ahead of that, because I was planning on doing open lobbies where people can just join, because I know a lot of people in the community have it because we gave out a lot of keys for it. But I need to coordinate ahead of time to make sure people can play, because people can't just join mid-game. And if they do, there's sort of like these in-between lobbies. Okay, we'll do the... Do I remember Pogs? Okay. Oh god, I feel like I have a story for everything that makes me feel so old. I won. I'm gonna have to see if I have it. I don't know if I do anymore. It might be boxed up somewhere in the garage, but I won a local Pog tournament. It wasn't like anything serious. It was just like, you know, just back in the day, one of like these Pog shops or card comic shops had like a 16-person tournament, and I won it. I'm gonna have to look and see if I still, I don't know if I have it or not. It wasn't even really that cool of a prize. Like, you got like an official Pog certificate, you got a Pog fanny pack, and then you got like some official Pog tournament Pogs. That was the prize for winning the tournament.
Sorry. Your own fault.
I know I still have the Pogs somewhere, because I know I have a box of Pogs. I don't know if I still have... I don't know if I still have the fanny pack, though. What are Pogs? No way. Are you serious? That's when you know to be young again. Pogs were really popular in the 90s. It was like it was almost kind of like a bottle cap game. Like, you just had these round circular cardboard pieces, and they had pictures on them, whether it was like wrestlers, funny random art, whatever. And then the game was, you had Pogs, and then you had these things called slammers, and you would stack the Pogs, you would stack like the Pogs on top of each other, and then you would throw your slammer on top of it, and whatever Pogs flipped over, those, you like won those Pogs, and then whoever had the most Pogs won the game. But people used to sort of like, it was basically an early form of child gambling too, because you would play for keeps. Sometimes you would have different, like, I would play these 6 Pogs, and then my opponent would play these 6 Pogs, and whatever Pogs you flipped over, you got to keep those. And so, you know, it was a lot of childhood fighting and disputes, and they eventually got banned from like most schools. They were really fun.
Now this is a rare treat.
Okay, we can only get one of these. Let's just get the reload.
Not too shabby.
We called that Tazos? Oh. Yeah, but yeah, that's what it was.
Only one way to rouse the dreadnought. Destroy its cocoons.
But yeah, that was one of the early, that was one of it. That was child gambling. That's what we were doing. We were basically gambling, and you know, people would get upset when they lost their good Pogs. I know one of my best friends, he played, and I remember this moment very, very specifically too. I'm not gonna name names, but two of my good childhood friends played each other, and one of them started crying because he lost. I felt so bad for him. but like it was what it was, like, because they must have gambled. I don't remember the pogs they gambled, but I remember one of my friends being very upset and crying. Oh, we did get TNT for this. Okay. But I personally never really, I was probably that kid that didn't really gamble too much with them, because I never wanted to lose my pogs. I never wanted to lose what I had. So I never really played too much for keeps. And if I did, I never played my good ones. But yeah, it was really popular for the time too. You could go into most stores and oh wait, I didn't even get, holy shit, I didn't even get the loot drop. You could go into a lot of stores and ooh, I don't even know what's happening here. You could go into a lot of stores, like you could walk into like a Macy's or like a JC Penney's and they would have a section for pogs. Which is kind of like Pokemon now. Ever since the hype phase for Pokemon, you know, you can walk into a Lowe's now and get Pokemon. It's like, all right. You know, they'll have packs sitting on the shelves. Okay, so we have oh, wait, sorry. We're doing left, mid, right. I gotta be honest, I can't believe we haven't gotten one scanner yet. I was also not big into actual playing. Yeah, I've always been into like the collecting side of it. Char was a little too old for pogs. Oh man. Loot boxes before loot boxes. Ugh. Roll. We used to have a real issue with people stealing Pokemon cards in a supermarket here. Okay, it's pretty close, but it looks like reroll wins. God. All right. Left, mid. I can't believe we're not getting any scanners here. I slowly stopped playing Magic the Gathering and just started collecting the cards, but never was a card collector outside of that. But you did collect pogs. That's funny too, because like I was really, again, like Magic the Gathering, I was really big into Magic the Gathering and the Star Wars game. There was a Star Wars card game that came out. I forget what it was called, but that was a pretty short-lived game. But yeah, I've always been into the collecting side of it. I played Magic the Gathering, but not a lot, and definitely not competitive. I only played with, you know, a handful of my friends. And then the Pokemon game, I've never played. I never learned how to play the Pokemon game. This is ridiculous. I mean, there's options here, but this is the type of game where if I was recording this for a video, I might redo it. You know, if I was be like, hey, let's do a mining build, guys, and try to show off, you know, like a god tier mining build, I might restart this video. This would definitely be, this would be a restart. Not one single scanner has showed up this whole time. Okay, it's very close between the weapon box and reroll, so I'll give it a second. I played in a tournament once, made it 7 out of 20. Nice. I never played competitive Magic the Gathering. Okay. I think reroll is gonna win it here. So let's do, yep, reroll. There we go. We got a scanner. Let's see if you guys want this one. Start a poll. Okay. Wait, I keep typing it in. Left, mid, right. Reroll. It's funny, even playing the card game just doesn't appeal to me. Playing the Pokemon card game, I have absolutely zero interest in playing it. Zero interest. If I wanted to, man, I probably have 1,000 code cards sitting in one of these boxes. You know, I could start playing the online Pokemon game and just rip open a ton of packs, a ton of digital packs. Because, like I said, I think I have probably about 1,000 code cards sitting in there. Have you played Power World? A tiny bit. Tiny bit. Not enough to say I really played it. I like the appeal of Power World because, again, it's kind of like a Pokemon game, but it was a survivor game too. I never really liked the survivor games. Okay, mid wins. We finally got a scanner. We'll go legendary. And I know we can turn down the visual effects. Nope, not on this channel. We go flashy. We got to make this as difficult as possible. Let's do the damage on this one. We're not doing horrible, but we definitely don't really have, you know, that good of damage here. It's not bad, but it's not great. Okay, let's come get this item too. Even though I'm back to being super rich again. You got 500 hours in Power World? Power World is super fun with the boys. My friends love, I hate it. My friends love those survivor type games. I don't know why. I just can't do them. I can't do them. I've tried. You know, I've given it a fair shot and I just can't do it. And then I tried to get, you know, I don't play as much anymore, but I used to play a ton of Marvel Rivals. And I was like, come on guys, let's go play Marvel Rivals, it's free. And they're all, no, we're gonna go play Dune. It's like, ah, fine, fuck you. So they all play those survivor type games. I was hoping they would get into Marvel Rivals because we all played a bunch of Overwatch and Apex. You know, like we played with the boys, we played Apex a ton, and then, like I said, Overwatch. So I kind of thought when Marvel Rivals came out, like, oh, sick, we'll all play that. And nope. I had nobody to play Marvel Rivals with. Survival or automation games are my favorite. See, we're on the opposite spectrum of gaming. I do not like those type of games. As I was talking about it last night, V Rising was the only survival game I ever truly enjoyed. Oh, this is an interesting choice. I think we'll get a pick here. Okay, so we have a weapon box, which, you know, it could be another explosive. Powder for lots of crit damage. Axe, which would be great, but we have so much explosive right now that I don't think it's really gonna be that good, because we're pretty much blowing up the whole map before we can even have to do any mining. And then on top of that, we only have one scanner. But these could be the powder. If this was me, I would pick the powder. If it's you guys, I would pick the weapon box. Because I would want to see what's in the box. Oh, I played Helldivers. I played like a good amount of. That was a game I did play with my buddies for a while. And then I was playing Arc Raiders too for a little bit. I liked Arc Raiders, but for whatever, like my old computer, so if you guys remember, I had a lot of issues with my old computer. It crashed that game constantly. And so I kind of fell off of it. But now I have my new computer and it runs, everything runs flawlessly, but I feel like I'm too far behind now. And once I feel too far behind, then I quit. Okay, looks like powder wins. Powder, yeah, powder would have been my personal pick. Let's go damage here. My mining speed is atrocious. Oh shit. Look at all this XP. It's because we have absolutely horrible pickup radius. And we're blowing up the whole map, so XP is just dropping everywhere from our XP scanner. But since we don't have a gold scan, since we didn't get a gold scanner, I haven't been able to go crazy with some of these stats. You know, because this is the map and the build you want gold scanners for. So then you could just buy, you know, like 1,000 pickup radius, get 500 luck and stuff like that, all the movement speed. Okay, here come the bosses. Let's go, you know, let's go with that pickup radius. Since I just talked about it. Okay, we'll take that Nitra. Let's go, you know, screw the pickup radius. Pookie, I love your message, but I unfortunately cannot translate that. I see Deep Rock. I'm assuming let's go Deep Rock, Rock and Stone. I want a new PC, but don't think my playtime justifies it these days. What's hilarious, Thunder, is, you know, I'll get a really nice new PC, but then I'll play Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. Buy an overpowered PC just to play indie games. It's so odd. Just drop like way more money than I need to on a computer, and then I'll play like games like Expedition 33 on my Steam Deck. All right, let's do these ones. We'll buy that. Let's do the 3 weaker grenades.
Nothing for me here. Let's try
Crit damage. We can buy that.
gun for a gorgeous
Damage. We'll do a reroll and see what shows up. Let's see. Buy a pricey rig. Yep. I don't know. That's how I've always been, especially the last few years. I still play, like I was playing Marvel Rivals on my computer, and you know, so you still want, like, I still from time to time I'll play heavy intensive games on here. But yeah, 99% of my time playing on this computer is, you know, work, YouTube stuff. And then the majority of my free time gaming that's usually on my Steam Deck. Because that game because I don't want to spend, you know, all day in my office. So if I'm out there hanging out or laying in bed or something, I'll play games on my Steam Deck. Let's do this one. We're not gonna do the favorites, so let's do the bigger mags. Clip size and fire rate.
Objective completed. Excellent job.
I was gonna say, did we get our drop here, but hasn't dropped yet, and we have almost the whole map clear. I was so confused. But my new computer, I'm not really into building computers. I sort of kind of know how to do it. You know, I've replaced parts in my old computers and things like that, so I have some extent knowledge of like building one, but I just bought a nice one at Costco. Costco had some good deals, you know, like 4 or 5 months ago. And I bought one just a pre-built from Costco. Plus I love Costco. Costco can take all my money. Okay, these picks are pretty mid. But we also only have one reroll left. So this, if we choose reroll, this will be our last reroll. We won't have any more. This item would be fine. You know, turbo would be a decent item right here, because my mining speed is nearly irrelevant because of our 2 exploding mining grenades. So the damage and the reload would be really good because we have 3 throwables. And then the damage would be pretty good too. We just need to get these guys overclocked. The 3 levels, and the axe again, kind of useless. It's tied right now. Tied between turbo and reroll. So whenever I see a tiebreaker, we'll go with that. Okay, and the winner is left. So yeah, that's I think I talked you guys into that item.
Something epic.
That would have been the item I picked. Because in a normal mining build, I probably wouldn't take that one until the end, but we're explosive, and look, I already have the whole map cleared out. So my mining speed is nearly irrelevant right now. Let's go with this one. Let's try to get that leveled up. Our damage is still kind of weak. We don't really have any good damage. I mean, we just got this, but that's an okay damage item. This one's okay, but we're barely at 100. This one's okay. I mean, this is doing fine. We might get the legendary here. No, not quite. Like, our damage is fine. All right, I'm gonna go gold for this one. And then let's do this. And then let's get the explosion radius. Okay, crit, damage, explosion radius. We just need to get cryo now.
Nope. Try again. I'm gonna do something epic with this. Let me try again.
And of course, no cryo upgrades, at least none that we can afford. What's my luck at? Holy sh... How did we get 249 luck? And I'm not seeing a legendary every... How did I get 249 luck? Oh, partially because of this. But even then... Did it like double, triple stack? No, it doesn't stack. Oh, here's my bad mining speed. Oh my gosh, look how fast we are. Oh, whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Does it stack? Oh my god, I never knew it stacked like that. If you re-roll fast enough or in the shop, because my luck was at 249. Yeah, okay, I never knew that. That's news to me, because I was gonna say my luck is not at 249. Let's go explosive damage. Look at this mining speed. My weapons won't go off because there's no enemies near us. We have the cryo that freezes, and then my high explosive grenade makes everybody run away. So the enemies aren't even really coming near us. Let's do that crit damage.
The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
This is gonna help me be a perfect.
Supplies blocked. The landing zone clear.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's go. We'll just go with damage. I wish the PGL could mine. Oh my god, could you imagine? Okay, it might be time, guys. You'll decide. It could be time though. Left, mid. We still have one reroll. We still do have one reroll. I wish there was a nuclear grenade. That would be sick. That would be cool if there was sort of like a nuke weapon. I honestly wouldn't mind if you could turn the PGL into a nuke and it would only fire, every 30 seconds. every 30 seconds it would fire and it would do, you know, 1,000% of your weapon damage, but it was a big nuclear explosion. That would be sick. I do kind of, it would be kind of cool if there were weapons like that. So then you could have 3 other weapons that you use all the other time, and then every 30 seconds you would just get this big nuclear blast that would kind of clear like a big chunk of the map. Bring in the fat man from Fallout, exactly. Okay, it looks like this is definitely the right choice. Pickle Nitra is definitely the move here. Because one, I have, oops, I don't want to walk into the exploders. One, I have this piece of gear right here, so we get movement speed every time we upgrade armor, and then we get movement speed for the first 30 seconds. So that lets me pick Pickle Nitra pretty much every time I play now. We definitely still have horrible pickup radius. This has got to be one of the worst, best explosive runs I've done. This is a really good explosive build, but not getting any gold or nitra scanners was absolutely bonkers that we didn't see one this whole time. Even after all the rerolls, we exhausted our rerolls too and never saw a gold or nitra scanner. I don't even know how that's possible. Okay, we'll go nitra. Okay, we'll do reload, crit, move speeds. We'll buy all these.
Nothing for me here.
Damage, potency. Oh, okay, let's do explosion radius. We'll do, I'm gonna mark that crit damage. We'll buy potency and explosion radius, and then that's it. Yo, what up, Canvic? Look at this mining speed. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, and then it's like off to the races. Oh my gosh, look how fast we are. I'm just gonna run around and just try to blow up the whole map while we can. There's got to be bugs on the screen though, or else the explosions won't go off.
Yeah, give me some sugar.
Okay, let's go damage there. I'll come back for that bug. I'm gonna try to utilize my movement speed here. Okay. We blow up the map in almost the first 30 seconds of this game. Okay, let's get our drop. I'm gonna go gold again. We don't even see any enemies on the screen either. Look at this. There's 2 enemies over here, but now they're running away. Oh, okay. Well, there's another scanner, but is it too late for that? We are on floor 9. Okay, start a poll. Which, then we go left, mid, right. Okay, so we have our options here are another XP scanner, but this map is pretty much cleared out, so that wouldn't be too useful. This would be a good damage chunk, but I guess I have a decent amount of HP. And then we have fire damage, which we do have a fire weapon. Where's the huli? We got the huli. What percentage of runs you get over level 100? Almost a lot of them now. I would say again, because of some of the gear I have, like this one right here, 1.5 XP gain whenever we get a loot bug. I always end up getting really high percentage XP gains just by killing loot bugs, and so a lot of the time I get to like around 100. No choice except bars. Okay, so bars definitely win. 73%. That's gonna drop my HP down. Someone said I've died in this exact scenario. Let me go. I died from this exact scenario. Couldn't see the exploders until too late. That's definitely gonna be our potential weakness here. And again, I could turn down the settings, the transparency stuff, but nope.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree.
We're just gonna roll with it.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
I guess we'll just go to the straight damage, right?
Pretty sweet. Bring it, Becker! I got it in the mouth.
See, all the bugs are just, the bugs are just running away from me the whole time. I mean, I guess the bosses are immune, but everybody else is just running from me. I could literally just stand still the whole time. Let's go with the reload there.
Now
Come on, it takes like an hour. It takes an hour to kill these loot bugs. Okay, I'm gonna go Nitra this time.
it's my lucky day.
And even with 110 Nitra, look how fast I am still. I'm still pretty fast.
Gotta have that legendary.
Man, this high explosive grenade is so freaking broken right now.
I will see to it there is a beer on the house when you make it back. If you make it back.
The high explosive grenade is straight up broken. It's way too good right now. Okay, we'll do the armor.
Perfect dwarf.
We'll just buy all that stuff.
Shabby.
Do not spend Nitra this shop. Okay.
Surely next time we'll be
Let's buy kinetic damage.
treat.
I already spent some, but yeah, I don't mind sitting on this Nitra. We can see what this does to us.
Cocoons. Kill them all, miner.
I fear we're gonna pop these eggs before. I might kind of have to hang out in a corner. We'll do the status effect damage. Okay, I don't want to pop those eggs. I don't want to pop all the eggs. At least not until the supply. Oh, okay. So that's the last egg down there. We'll kind of hang out on this side then.
I've been dreaming of something like this.
Okay, I'm gonna hang out over here. I'm just gonna chill on this side until that thing drops. Look, literally, there's no bugs on the screen. There's no bugs. We're either killing them or they're running away from us. Oh man, okay. We might blow. Are we gonna blow up the other egg? No, I don't think we are.
Scanner shows clear. Supply pod inbound.
Okay, there's your weapon box, guys. If you still want to pick that one now to see what's in the box, or we still have. I feel like the weapon box has shown up almost every time. Okay, so we have the cold belt, which is absolutely useless. No, not, I lied, not useless. We have a cryo grenade. Not useless. We have an ammo rig, which kind of useless. It does work for the PGL. The weapon box could be anything. Could be anything. And then we have one last reroll. What's in the box? It could be a grenade. But yeah, these, I mean, this, the belt helps this one sort of helps this. And then, yeah, what's in the box? I forgot you had a cryo grenade. I know, it hasn't really been doing too much. I feel like it's been kind of overshadowed here. It's a boat. That's like one of the best episodes of Family Guy. I love that episode. Well, just take the boat. Well, but the box, it could be anything. It could be a boat. Like, we'll just take the damn boat. And then it ends up being like tickets to some comedy club or something. All right. Yep. Clear winner here. What's in the box? All right. What's in the box? Hopefully an explosive weapon. Let's see. Oh, it's not. The fire burst. Oh, and it has fire on it too. Okay, let's do kinetic damage. Wow, that was quick. They didn't even get a heal off. Man, that run took 2 hours. That was one run. That took 2 hours. All right, let's go. Oh wait, we didn't look at our stats. 945 damage, 152% crit, 612 crit damage. Dang, that's actually pretty good. That was pretty good crit damage. I didn't realize our crit damage was that good. Okay, predictions. Here, we'll do we're gonna do another poll. Let's do hold on. We're gonna do predictions here. Fire grenade or cryo. Okay, we got a prediction pull up. What do you think did the most damage? The PGL, the high explosive, the fire grenade, or the cryo? I think they were all relatively even leveled. The high explosive might have been a little bit higher, but I think everything else was really close to 20. And I think it'll be pretty clear cut which one did the most damage. Because we only had one fire weapon, we only had one cold weapon, and then the kinetic weapons don't put stacks on. So we'll see. I'm writing in cryo cannon. It's always the best even when not used. You can vote cryo. I guess I didn't specify if it was cryo grenade. It's pretty close. You guys think it's going to be between the high explosive grenade and the fire grenade? I'm going to guess I think cryo or fire might surprise us, but I don't know if I took enough status effect damage. I know we took some. Oh wow, not even close. Oh, no, yeah, no, not even close. 352 million for the high explosive grenade. fire could have been okay, but we didn't build up that status effect damage enough. But I don't think it was wrong to maybe think that it could have done a surprising amount. Cryo grenade at only 58. And then the PGL, you know, the PGL was a little bit lackluster here. But this weapon, look at this. This weapon's so overpowered now. It's so overpowered. Because not only does it do all this damage, but now it mines. And it makes the enemies fearful. You know, the enemies run away. That was a 32-minute run. That doesn't sound right. This video was 2 hours. And the run only took 32 minutes? What the hell? HE was rebalanced last patch. Let's see. It's also super fun. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it did more damage than pretty much everything combined. That's crazy. The damage here is always a little weird. I don't know how this works. 352 kinetic damage, 119 kinetic damage, but then kinetic down here is only 317. Yeah, we also restarted a run. We had to redo our polls multiple times. We had a good time tonight, though. It was a fun stream tonight. I love chatting about all the old school stuff like wrestling and pogs and cards and Pokemon. That was a fun stream. So yeah, that's gonna be it. We're just gonna do one run tonight, a 1-2 hour run where we only actually spend 32 minutes playing. So yeah, okay. So yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. I'm gonna jump off here. Thanks a ton for, you know, hanging out, donating. The donations were crazy tonight. So much appreciated. So I'll pick up some Pokemon this week. I know, you know, I'm part of like some Pokemon groups. I'll see if someone will sell me like a booster box for around $200-ish, and we'll buy that, and then we'll plan for tentatively next Friday. I have to, like I said, I have to clear it with the wife first, make sure there's no other plans going on that night, and that I'm good to have a drinking stream on the 30th. And then if not, we'll do it the next weekend. But I think the 30th will be good. So since we met our goal, plan for the 30th drinking stream, buy whatever booze you need to this weekend or during the week. And then I'm going to need some people too to input some additional rule suggestions, because we turn, again, for those that don't know, there's a lot of people here. We got 107 current viewers. For the drinking stream, we basically turn Deep Rock Galactic into a drinking game. You know, so if I say scanner, you take a drink. If I pick a legendary, we take a drink. Things like that. So I need rule suggestions. If you have rule suggestions, join the Discord and drop them in there, or just, you know, send me a DM on Discord, whatever. I'm gonna need some help with that. But yeah, that's it. Thanks a ton, guys. Like I said, I really appreciate all the donations. We hit $277. Holy shit. I think that was over 100. I think that was over like 100 and something, 120-ish today. Drink each level up? Hell no, dude. Hell no. We were getting wasted. The original rule was whenever a legendary shows up, we have to take a drink. By like the end of the first floor, we had already finished like a drink and a half. Whenever you pick a weapon, take a drink. That could be one. But that's at least guaranteed drinks. Yeah. Drink each level up, God. Whenever you re-roll, take a drink. If you have pay to win, take 2 drinks each re-roll. Oh my God. You're gonna get me killed. We'll see. I like the re-roll one though. Whenever we re-roll, take a drink. I like that idea. I think that's a good one. What's one F2 main? Thank you so much for subscribing. Okay, guys, we're done. I'm gonna get out of here. We talked a lot tonight. I'll be back probably my usual night, Monday, for our next stream, and then maybe Wednesday or Thursday. We'll see. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys later. Have a great night.